Hey everyone, welcome back to Melissa's Kitchen Table. Today I'm going to show you how I keep my fruits and veggies ready to go and last a long time for us. So over here in my sink I have some lukewarm water, a little bit on the cold side, and I sprayed in some of this fruit and veggie wash. I'm sure they have other kinds too. I've had this for a little while now. It's from Whole Foods. So they have different kinds. You could also use vinegar. That's what I used before I found that Whole Foods one. So I'm doing all of the soft fruits or vegetables or whatever. What I do is I spray some of the liquid into here, and then I place the fruits or veggies in there for about 30 seconds. And I just swirl them around. And then I put them in the other part of the sink. And then from there, I just use some cool water, rinse them off. And then I will take them out of the sink and I line them or place them on a towel just so they could dry. So all of these types of things are going to grow, like the berries, because they're really soft, and the blueberries, they're going to go back in their original containers, which I have over here. I pull that little piece off the bottom, wash them out, put them off to the side to dry over there, like at my sink strainer. And then I put a folded piece of paper towel on the bottom and put the soft fruits like that back in there once they've dried. Vegetables and stuff like that, I have these really nice bags for them, and they have all different sizes. They help pull moisture away from your produce, and they let the air circulate through them as well. So I'm going to finish what I'm doing here, and then I will show you how I do more of the other types of veggies. Hang on one second. So stuff like asparagus, I let them sit in there as well for about 30 seconds. I don't trim the bottoms. I trim them when I'm getting ready to cook them. I like to just pre-wash them, let them sit there for a little bit, and then just scoop them out. And they go over here. Okay, so for items like squash, I have some patty pan squashes here that obviously need to be cleaned. These items, you can just go ahead and spray this stuff right on it. And you can use the soft end of bristles. And I just slowly let the water drip, just like that. And I clean it off. Let's see if you can see better there. Just like that. I mean, you're just trying to get off whatever excess is on there. And then I put that over to dry. Just like that. You could also do this with potatoes. Potatoes I wouldn't wash ahead of time. I'd wash right before I am going to cook them. But you could still use this stuff or just use some vinegar. Plain old white distilled vinegar works great. And then you have other veggies like broccoli, which you can also dunk in the bath water like I did. The bath water. The water that was filled up in the sink, like bath water. Or you could do the same thing. So you could just take a head of broccoli and then spray it like that. Let it sit for a few seconds, and then just wash it off. Alright, and then I'll show you what I guys do with all of this once everything is dry. So I wanted to show you these spring onions also. If you've seen my Whole Foods grocery haul, I got these from there. And if you get these, a lot of times I'll get them from a local farmer's market. And these stalks are a lot longer, which these are great just the way they are, but I'm just saying. Anyways, these I like to clean and cut and use them as scallions or green onions, whatever you want to call them. So again, with these, I'll just spray them like that. Turn them over. Spray the other side. The onion part doesn't really matter too much because you're gonna usually peel the outer layer anyways. But I will do it because it's there. So just try to rinse these. So it is a lot of work to do all at once, but it really does help in the end because when I get home from work, I have a lot of stuff to do when I get home. We have to take care of the animals, got things around the house, whatever. People have kids, people have appointments, different stuff. So if you can find time one day a week to do this, it does help. And of course I don't do it every week. I wish I did. But whenever I do have the time, I like to. Alright, so now I'll show you how I package everything. Okay, so now everything is pretty much dry. I'll just open one of my containers and I put the little piece of paper towel or napkin, whatever you want to use, in the bottom. And then I just nicely place the fruit back. Especially berries, you have to be very careful. And then if there's any that are no good, you could take out. Or if you see that they're not going to last another day, you can eat it right away. These are like some of the biggest blackberries I've ever had. They look so, so good. Alright. And then just pop the tops on them and they're ready to go. Now for other fruits and veggies that I don't want to put back in their bag, I just take one of these bags, make sure they're all nice and dry, and you could either take the grapes off or just put them in there like this. Super easy. This way they have airflow through them in these kinds of bags. You just use the drawstring. You have airflow, and then this type of material will pick up any excess moisture. So that is how I do all of that. As far as the scallions, I will show you those. Super easy. I just take some kind of plate, cut the tops off that are brown. Take a pair of kitchen scissors and really just cut them. I throw these right into the freezer. Just like that. These are perfect for scallions, for green onion type dishes, and you get a ton of them. That's why I really do like to get these spring onions, because you get the nice fresh onion, and then you get a ton of these, because I still have 3 more to do. And then I just place these in a Ziploc bag and throw these into the freezer. And yeah, that's how I do our fruits and veggies, our produce, and I like to get that all prepped ahead. So if you guys have different ways of prepping for your upcoming week with your produce, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you guys like to do. If you like to use different products, how you like to wash your veggies and fruits. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe and share, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.